What's up? So, it seems that there's been some confusion from the last one. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're born here in the United States. We're born here, parents born here, grandparents, great-grandparents, and so on. Therefore, it sort of makes sense our daughter would be born here too. But nobody really got that. I don't know why. I guess maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just the snarky title at the beginning make it seem like that, our daughter was not born here, although she was, but is born here. She's a citizen. Just pretty much like anyone else born here. So, I just want to clear that up. Also, there were other comments and things like that, and ones that pretty much agree with the way I think when it comes to this country. We are the United States of America. It's almost racist to say, or nationalist, I guess, to say that we're American. Because what you're saying when you say Americans want or Americans think, if you're an American, you're canceling out places like Chile, Brazil, Greenland, Mexico, Central America, Canada. You're canceling out, the islands and all that other stuff, Even Hawaii, you're canceling out even a state of the United States, Hawaii. Because people born in Hawaii, people try to say Tulsi Gabbard is not American. Yeah. People try to say Tulsi Gabbard is not even American. So to say someone is American, it's almost like you're intentionally saying if you're not in the United States, then you are not a part of this massive landmass that encompasses 2 continents, basically. Greenland, and then you got from southern Chile up to Canada. Just think about that. I'm just saying, think about that. When you listen to others talk and they say who is American, who isn't American. And that's one part of the reason what half sparked what I was saying. And why that title of, we're going back to Africa. Where are you going? That's part of why it's so snarky. Because if you're African American, as they was telling my daughter, you're not born here. You're not even American because it's in your name. It's in your title. You're African American. So you were born in Africa, is what they was saying to her. Because you're African American, you were not born here. You were born in Africa. That's what they were saying to her. That's what these racist people believe. That is their thing. That is wholeheartedly in them. They don't see anything different. They don't want to know anything different. If you're Mexican American, you're born in Mexico. If you're African American, you're born in Africa. If you're Canadian American, you're born in Canada. If you're Asian American, you're just simply not here, but you're somewhere over there. If you're Middle Eastern America, you're the enemy in general. Not that you won't, or you are or not born here. No, you're the enemy. There's a big difference. Racist people are the ones that do this. No one else. It can't be anyone else. Racist people are the ones that do this. They're the ones that make these massive divides. And it don't matter if you white or black or anything. Racism is racism. Racist is racist. Don't matter. It is what it is. You're doing what you're doing. And there's a lot of nuance within that by itself. Sad to say, and it's going to come across badly, but there's no way to do it. There's no other way to do it. The majority of anything racist comes from white people. The white Europeans came here, discovered this land, murderized all begot hell, just mass genocide after genocide, the Native Americans, the natives here. And they're migrants too. Just throwing it out there. They ain't just pick up out the damn dirt. They're not golems or nothing. They had to migrate here. That's another nuance and can of worms. At the same time, these are the same people that can't wait to get up there on camera and talk about who belongs here and who don't. If you're not white, Christian, male, and clearly older, then you don't belong here. We want to divide it up. That's pretty much where it goes. But these people won't stop. And it takes a mass effort for people like us, those who are of comparative reasoning. It's not me, it's anyone out there that thinks past their own nose. Anyone that can look at something, see something else, compare, and then make a judgment on that. And, most important, not afraid to say, I might have got this wrong. I'm changing my mind, my perspective, my views. That's important. So when you hear all this talk about who's American and who's not, think about the Europeans that came here, settled this place, took ownership by name and made treaties, broke those treaties, killed hundreds of millions of people. And those are the people, their progeny, their descendants, the people of today are the same people that want to hearken back to such hatred, such separation, such genocide. They can't help it. It's in the DNA. It has to be. Why do they keep doing it now? You start off with genocide, and now it's bad enough you've owned this land. Now you want to go to some other lands and commit genocide. It's like you've run out of people to kill, now you got to go search for it. That's what's messed up. You're the ones that want to harken back to slavery and such. And you want to say, why am I responsible for what happened 600 years ago? It's like, because my ancestors are white and I'm white, I got to uphold their baggage. Here's the problem. Racist white people keep upholding that baggage. They keep pushing those initiatives. They keep trying to move forward with those bad policies, practices, and beliefs. That's why you can't get a break. So if you're someone out there that's just white as fuck, white as all damn, and you're just trying to live your life and you have not a racist bone in you and you just see equal, you don't care if your daughter, your neighbor, or whatnot of the same race or color, complexion, whichever it is, and you don't give a damn who or what they date, marry, or reproduce with, and you're tired of catching flack. You don't blame the ones that's angry at you. You blame the ones that made them angry at you. Because that's where it comes from. It comes from those that initiated it, that won't let it go. The ones that build those racist monuments. The ones that can't wait to hate on the LGBTQIA people. People. The ones that don't want Medicare for all. The ones that can't wait for the United States to go to war with Iran and just cause genocide over there because reasons. You can hate their policies, you can hate everything you want about Iran, but if they've done nothing to you, leave them alone. You don't go over there and poke the beehive, and when you get stung, you get mad and say, we got to kill all the bees. That's dumb. That's dumb on a dumbass level that I can't even go down. I can't even understand it. I just know it's just that damn stupid. And the thing is, if you try to stick to their level, they'll just beat you with experience. So you got to stay above the fray. You got to be able to look down at them and see, hey, this is wrong, that's wrong, you're wrong. We got to be better than that. And you can't be better than that if you allow these types of people to teach their kids this negative, angry stuff. It's one thing to teach enough so they can defend themselves, hold an argument. It's another thing when you teach them to be hurtful, just to push your own narratives and your own beliefs, because if you don't, then I guess your neighbors or your family or somebody will be upset. You can't force your indoctrinations onto others. It's just not right. But it's happening anyway. And I, looking in this camera, almost 44 years old, born in North Carolina. This is where I was born. This is where I live, and I am a United States citizen. But because I'm African American, I wasn't born here. Obama was born in Hawaii, but his father's Kenyan. He's not a U.S. citizen just because of that, and because he's black, and they hate him, and they're racist. And that's pretty much the only thing I can defend Obama on. That's about it. This sucks, and we need to fight back against it. And I'm glad we got people out there, like Dusty Smith, Godless Engineer, and just so many others. I can't say certain ones because they just don't make videos. You know what I'm talking about. They don't make videos. They don't really talk about it as much. But Sunny Secular Gen Xer, she talks about certain things in certain ways too. Good to listen to her. So please, just don't let this stuff go by. You hear something like that, challenge it. Challenge it. Just, why do you think that? What's the point of thinking that way? I want nice things. Don't you want nice things? Can't we have nice things? Stop doing things that are not nice so that we can have nice things. I would like some nice things in my lifetime. Soon, my ad. Real damn soon. Can't get it when there's people out there making sure we can't have it because they're so damn stupid. They can't get out their own way. They can't, they don't want to. And they just want to believe so they can believe. And that's just poor thinking. It's not forward thinking. It's not. So, I'm just going to get up out of here with that. This has been Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Found this thing. Thank you for listening.